Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be sharing how I potty trained my 2-year-old in just 5 days. So if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post motherhood and lifestyle content here weekly, and hit that bell notification to get notified when I post a new video. So I'll be sharing some tips on what we did to potty train. I'm going to share some essentials that we used. I'm going to share like our schedule, like how often I put her on the seat, how many accidents she went through. So they say between 18 months old and 3 years old is like a good time frame for them to potty train. That's just like the most common time frame to do it. Obviously every kid is different. If you see signs that they're ready for potty training, it's good to start. And some signs include like if they let you know that they have a dirty diaper, or if they like to go hide when they go poop. Like those are good signs that they're probably ready for potty training. Ray did all of that, and she also, every time she pooped in her diaper, she would go get the changing pad and give it to me, as in, hey mom, I need you to wipe my butt. So I knew it was time for her to potty train. So I started to potty train Ray right after she turned 2. So to be exact, she was 2 years and 3 weeks old. Prior to us starting like full on potty training, I did expose her to like the potty seat here and there. I kind of just like left it there if she wanted to sit on it with or without clothes on. I kind of just let her, just so that she's not afraid of this new thing. So just a quick disclaimer, she is not 100% potty trained. She's probably like 85% potty trained. And what I mean by that is she is potty trained during the day, but not at night in her sleep. I think that's just gonna take over time, because I don't know how to train them in their sleep not to pee in their diaper. And occasionally she does get accidents if she's too busy playing and gets carried away and forget, or if I forget to remind her to potty. And she doesn't know how to wipe her own butt yet. So that's what I mean by not being 100% potty trained. But we went from like, I don't know, 7, 8 diapers, 10 diapers a day to like 1 diaper only at night. So huge improvement, and I'm so glad I did this. Even being like 30 something weeks pregnant, it was very tiring potty training a toddler, but I didn't want 2 kids in diapers at the same time. So we did it. Some tips on this: you just have to be consistent. Once you start, there's no going back. Like, you shouldn't go backwards, because that'll confuse them. So there needs to be consistency. When you're ready and determined to start, you need to keep it going and keep it going forever. Patience, you need to have a lot of patience. They don't know anything but a diaper to their butt since the second they came into this world. Like, all they had was a diaper to their bum, and that's all they know where to go pee and poop in. Just need a lot of patience and Folex to clean everything up. It's easier said than done, because I'm a very impatient person, but you just gotta bite your tongue, try to keep cool as much as possible. Just know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They're gonna know how to do this in just a few days. Third biggest tip is homebound. Like, you gotta try to stay home as much as possible. Try to do this on like a weekend or something that you know you can stay home like 2 days in a row, or whatever your schedule is like. Try to stay homebound to really get this potty thing down, especially if you have to put them on the seat like every 20 to 30 minutes. The first 2 days, oh my gosh, it was miserable. Like, you have to have a lot of patience for this. Just expect accidents to happen, because it'll happen. So just a quick overall of our log. So day 1, she peed in the bowl 4 times, but also had 4 accidents when she was butt naked, and peed all over my rug, my floors, all that stuff. There were tears involved during this first day, because she didn't want to, potty train. I would put her in the bowl, and then she would just start crying because she didn't want to do it, all that stuff. So we did it every 20 minutes. The potty watch went off every 30 minutes, so I would make her sit there for like 5-ish minutes or so. No poop that day. She pooped in the entire day because she didn't want to go poop. So pooping is usually harder to potty train than peeing. So they kind of just freak out when they let their bowel movements go. And then after cleaning all of her pee up, I switched her to underwear, because I got tired of cleaning. So the whole butt naked thing didn't work for us, but it does work for other kids. Right before bedtime, she asked me for the first time, "Mama, potty?" And I was like, "Oh, you need to go potty? Okay." Then I took her to the bowl, and she peed in the bowl before bedtime. So she caught on pretty fast just within the first day. And then day 2, she had 1 pee accident, and then she had 3 poop accidents in her underwear. All the poop that she held in the first day because she didn't want to go poop in the bowl, she let it all out the second day. I used to have dogs. I used to work at a vet. Like, dog poops, no problem. You know, they just eat like kibbles and bits, dry food, easy to clean, not too foul. Human poop, even little human poops, oh my gosh, they're so little, but they are potent. And like while I'm pregnant, my sense of smell is like a hound dog. Every smell just like makes me want to gag. So less tears the second day, more cooperative. She would cry when the watch would go off again every 30 minutes, so I changed it to every hour instead. She seemed to do better with the hour mark, and she did ask to go potty when she needed to before the hour mark hit. And then moving to day 3, there were 0 pee accidents and only 1 poop accident. So yeah, she did very well. And then the 3rd day, we finally took her out to like the playground. The first 2 days, we were like homebound, like you're not going anywhere, you gotta get this potty training down. So I took her out to the playground, and surprisingly, she did not pee in her pull-ups. She waited until we got home and she peed in the bowl. And surprisingly, she finally pooped in the bowl for the first time. So when she first pooped in the bowl, she like freaked out. She like got up and looked at it and started crying. Yeah, I guess it's just like weird to them to have bowel movement in there. But she finally pooped the 3rd day in the bowl. And by day 4, she had only 1 poop accident again in her pull-ups after her nap. I feel like she's like purposely waiting for the pull-ups so that she can poop comfortably in there. But we also went out to dinner. She held it in the whole time. She said she needed to go potty, but I forgot to bring the potty seat with me in the car, and she held it in the whole time until we got home to potty. And then by day 5, she also had only 1 poop accident after her nap again in her pull-ups. By day 5, she listened, she cooperated very well with potty training. She asked to go potty when she needed to. I also had to remind her day 6 and after, no more accidents for several days after. Occasionally she'll get an accident here and there. It's been a few weeks now, almost a month that we've been potty training her. So that was our 5-day potty training diary. So in terms of essentials, in the very beginning, I put her on the potty seat every 20 minutes, and now we have moved it to like every hour or so. And this is a potty watch. I think it comes in pink and blue. The shortest time increment is 30 minutes, and then you can do like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Whatever time you set it for, it just goes off like a little music tune to remind them that it's time to go sit on the potty seat. So it's like a cute little gadget. She likes it because I wear a watch, my husband wears a watch, and we got her this watch and she was very excited about it. Undies and pull-ups. In the beginning, I was using a lot of the pull-ups over the undies. It was just easier to clean up for the accidents that went in here. But a pull-up is basically a diaper. It feels like a diaper to them, where they're just gonna go ahead and go in it. So it's very hard to potty train when you're potty training in a pull-up. I only use this during her naps and when we go out. And then at night, we just put her back in the diaper because she sleeps for like 10 to 11 hours. So I got like 20 something underwears. I got them in like cute characters that I know she likes. She likes Minnie Mouse. These are really cute. She also likes Baby Shark. And then I also got her this set. They're called potty training pants, and inside a little thicker in the middle for like absorbency. These are a little thinner. I got these from Walmart, I believe. I'll link everything below, by the way. And then I got a set of these, which is actually thicker. So these have like a thicker absorbency. We go through several of these during accidents, and then obviously I change her underwear every day. But I do recommend picking out characters that they like because they're more motivated to not go in them. Because I always tell her, I'm like, don't pee-pee or poo-poo in Minnie, okay? That's not good. You gotta keep Minnie clean. You only go in the bowl. So she listens, you know, for the most part. She's like, no pee-pee in Minnie, no pee-pee in Minnie. So especially for toddlers, if they do something good, you praise them with, you know, incentives, and it makes them want to do it again. I got this potty training sticker chart, and these are magnetic stickers. Once we fill it all up, I just take it all down and we have a fresh new, you know, chart again. I do have another potty training chart upstairs in the other bathroom, and those are just regular stickers, which works too, but you know, once they fill up all the stickers or use all the stickers, then that's it, you can't use it anymore. I would always give her like a little unicorn every time she would sit on the potty, even if she went or not. You know, participation points count, you know, they encourage them to keep going, keep trying. And then every time she would go in the potty or something, I would give her a star. I'll be like, ooh, you get the special star because she went in the potty. Another incentive is letting them flush. She loves to flush the toilet, so I'm like, if you go potty in there, you can flush the toilet. So she loves to flush it and she goes, bye-bye pee-pee, bye-bye poo-poo. And then after flushing, they love to use the sink. They love to wash their hands. This is what I use the spout for the sink, so that way it just extends it easier for her to use. And I also have a step stool for her as well. So in terms of potty seat, so this one is a seat with a step stool ladder. So this one goes right over the regular toilet seat. It has a cushion here for their bum, and this is an elevated spout so that it doesn't spray out when they potty, because they do spray. They also come with these handles, and she does use this step stool to get up because, you know, I'm still pregnant right now. It's really hard for me to like pick her up all the time. I also pulled my back the other day, so having that little step stool ladder really helps. But it just goes over the toilet. It's just easiest, like minimal cleaning, because you just flush. And however, in the beginning, she was very afraid to use the big toilet seat because, you know, it's just a big toilet seat. They get kind of scared of it. So she preferred the smaller bowl instead, which I also have. This is the small bowl. It's easy to clean. You just take it out, dump it, and clean it. Also has like a elevated spout here. We used a lot of this in the beginning during potty training. She was more comfortable with this, but mainly I just use this for like on the go. We have to go out. We can't stay homebound forever. Just pop this in the trunk with me, and you know, in between like dining out or errands, I always ask them, like, do you need to go potty? And then I just put her in the back seat and potty. So while we were out with the little potty seat, I also use these liners. They're just small little liners that go in this bowl. When you're out and about, it's just easier to just clean and discard this, so that way you don't have to like, where would you like dump the pee and poo out if you're out in this bowl? You don't want to keep it in your car driving around. So having this liner was very useful for when we went out. Oh yeah, another thing I just want to mention, this is also easier for them to poop in than the one that's over the toilet, because when they're like sitting down in this, like their legs are up, so like more like in a squatting position, it's just easier to poop in. So for all the poops that she's gone so far, she has pooped more often in this bowl than in the big seat over the toilet. I also had like this doggy pad, which I laid it underneath the small potty seat, because sometimes she does spray out, or sometimes when I pull down her underwear, she's already going. So this will catch it at least, so it's not all over your car. I usually let her go in the trunk. I have my sunshade up to like, you know, give her some privacy, and she does really well. So when we were dining out one time and I forgot to bring the little potty seat, I attempted to bring her into the public bathrooms, and okay, like I'm a huge like germaphobe. It is so difficult to help a toddler go potty in like a public bathroom. Like first, the toilet seat, it's just dirty to me. Like, you know, I have to lay all this stuff down, but still, like her hands grab the toilet seat. Like she just touched everything because she's afraid to fall in the big toilet seat because there's no seat, like toddler potty training seat over it. I tried it once and I was like, no, we're not doing this again. That's why I always bring this potty seat with us every time we leave the house. But I also did buy these. This came in a pack. These are disposable big toilet seat covers that goes over the entire toilet seat. So when you need to go in public, it just covers the whole thing. Even when they touch the sides and try to hold onto the seat, they won't touch it because this covers it completely. So obviously she's gonna outgrow this little bowl eventually, but in case there are times when we can't go back out to the car right away for whatever reason, and we need to go take her to the big potty seat in the public bathroom, this is good. It's just really compact. I just squeeze it in the diaper bag, and yeah, this will be a lifesaver in terms of like germs. In terms of cleaning, definitely have some Folex for the accidents in the beginning if you're gonna let them go commando and pee on your floor or rug. Obviously use toilet paper, but I also use baby wipes for when she poops. Remember, do not flush the baby wipes down the toilet. I also use this Perry bottle. This was what my hospital gave me during my postpartum, you know, to clean. So I actually use this when she like poops in the big toilet seat. I just fill it up with warm water and I kind of just shoot down her butt to clean it a little bit before I like wipe her. So it's just easier than just, you know, sometimes just getting my hands all up in there. That's pretty much it, you guys. That's how I potty trained her. It's just consistency, be homebound, and lots of patience, and they learn very fast. Those are my tips and essentials and what worked for us. I hope you guys found this video useful. So again, everything mentioned will be linked below in the description box. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.